Hey guys, I'm Milton Andrade, team lead at Polaris Advisors at Compass, and welcome to my channel at Milton's Market Minute. I'm here to just answer a couple of questions and provide some insights on the benefits of owning versus renting and why you may want to consider one or the other. I hope I'm able to answer questions that you guys have, and if you have any more, please write me below. I'd be happy to give you my take on your questions. Well, I think homeownership is a necessary part of your financial life and a cornerstone of it, really, because everybody's got to live somewhere. So if you're paying rent, you're paying somebody else's mortgage. You may as well be paying your own. Oftentimes, you don't love your rental, but you deal with it. You live in it because you like the location and it's convenient for you. So you may as well own a home. It's really important that you start as early as you can. Timing the market isn't necessarily possible, but time in the market is the key. The longer you own your home, the more your equity you're going to have. And so you build equity in a couple different ways. One, by paying down your mortgage if you have one. Two, through the natural appreciation of time because of inflation. Things are always costing a little bit more as time goes on. And through sweat equity. Whether you're making improvements to your home, adding a bathroom, a deck, a pool, repainting it, doing the landscaping, the driveway, all these things will add value to your home over time. That is the key to success in real estate. So if you're renting a home right now, it could be the best thing for you. It depends. Do you need mobility? Are you not where you need to be in your job, in your career, or you not have the money? Then definitely renting is good for you. But renting over the long term is not, because you need to invest your money somehow, and most people, if they're not invested in the stock market, if they're not invested in assets and crypto funds, et cetera, and so forth, you need to own your home. You have many more rights as a homeowner. You know, it's not as easy for you to get kicked out if you run into hard times. Home ownership gives you much more property rights. It gives you tax incentives, and honestly, do you really want to ask somebody whether or not I can hang up this painting in this wall? Do I need to fill up all the holes? Like, having home ownership and having pride of home ownership is just giving you peace of mind. When you're renting a property, the one thing that you can be certain of is that your rent is going to go up. It may stay stable for a year or two, but as costs go up, taxes, homeowners insurance, etc., the landlord is going to pass those costs along to the renter. And so the rent will guaranteed to increase. Whereas if you own a home and you have a mortgage payment, you have a fixed payment. Because in the state of Florida, you have homestead laws. Your taxes can't go up by more than 3% a year if it's your primary residence, right? The only thing that could fluctuate potentially is your insurance, and that's not going to make a dramatic increase in your mortgage payment and your housing expense. And so it's really important for you to have a predictable housing expense, because this way you can build your financial life around that cornerstone of that fixed payment for shelter. That's really the most important part. It's stability so you can build wealth. Home ownership is really necessary as well because you get a lot of tax benefits. Now, throughout the history of humanity, the laws have always been written for the landowners, the property owners. The tax benefits are there for you as an owner, never as a renter. So the only tax benefit for renters is that you don't have to pay sales tax on a lease that's over 6 months and a day. But other than that, you get no tax benefits whatsoever, and you don't get any discounts unless maybe you're discounting cost of an office for a business. But when it's your personal residence, if it's a rental, you don't get any discounts. Whereas, as a property owner, you get to deduct your real estate taxes, the interest that you pay on the mortgage. You know, you have so many more rights and tax benefits that work for you. Even if you're an investor, you get to depreciate the property. You get to reduce your taxable income and put more money in your pocket. And that is only through home ownership. So having a great sense of community through home ownership is something that is just going to happen, because as you live in a home, especially when you own it and you live there for 5 years, 10 years, 20, 30, even 40 years, not only are you building wealth, but you're also building a community. You get to know your neighbors. You get to know the business owners in the neighborhood. It's like back in the day, like when I was growing up in Long Island, we had a real sense of community. We knew our neighbors. We knew all the business owners in the community. And that's something that you really get through home ownership. When you're renting, especially in an apartment complex, people are in, people are out. You never really get permanence. So let's talk about wealth through ownership, but not just wealth, but also access to capital. As a renter, you don't get to participate in any of the appreciation or the debt reduction of a property. But as a homeowner, whether you own one home or multiple, you're able to tap into that equity that you've built over the years, not only through your down payment, but also paying down the principal of the mortgage, but also through appreciation. And I don't know about you, but if you ever need money, nobody's going to give it to you. But if you own an asset with equity, you'll always be able to tap into it through a line of credit, through an equity loan, or refinancing your mortgage. There are multiple ways to pull equity out to either invest in more property or solve a financial trouble. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe below. Share it with your family, your friends, your coworkers. I would appreciate all of the love and even the criticism. So leave a comment right below. If you agree with me, fantastic. If you don't, let's have that conversation. All I want to do is give you answers and clarity where there might be darkness. So again, Milton Andrade, thanks for joining me.